Everybody, it is yours truly, Mr. Derek T. Stevens, also known as The Crow, to the Crow's Nest Daily Drops from 3dbuzz.com. My handle, as always, 50 Shades of Nelson. And yes, the book it's his autobiography. He's the dude, not the chick. Read the book alone with someone you love. That's all I can say. Mr. Nelson, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right.
Good to hear it, man. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the quick 5-minute sketch-up thing. We're going to talk tonight about hair and hats and beards and all sorts of cool stuff for us steampunk guys and gals. Now on BuzzNet, I do not have BuzzNet open. It's just distracting. And oh, bird, see, I'm ADHD. So what I want you to do is click on that link and you will see something like this here. I got kind of a wimpy scientist guy, and I got the warrior guy. I got a hot-looking chick. Obviously, she's been twerking. She's got quite the ghetto booty, but kind of a teenager girl to look at. Grab those, upload them in Photoshop, whatever program you're using, and what we're going to do is use a paper doll effect. Okay, so we can draw gear on them on another layer, their hats, their hair. That way we're all working on the same thing, and this doesn't become a class of, hey, let's go over anatomy for like an hour and a half and squeak in like 30 minutes of steampunk stuff. Sound good, Mr. 50 Shades of Nelson?
Sounds fantastic.
Brilliant, I say. So what we're going to do is, my dimensions are a bit different tonight. Thought I'd change things up. So I'm going to burp, excuse me, image size 300 dpi, still doing that 300 dpi thing, I think. 20 inches high and 10 inches wide. And what we're going to do is, I'm getting a lot of emails like, hey, show us dynamic poses. So tonight we're just going to kind of mess around with the dynamic pose for the first 5 minutes. It's not an anatomy class. It's nothing like that, but I'm going to head and doodle that, you guys and gals, and follow along. I'm very confident that you have the ability. I'm going to start another layer over here. Bullocks. See, over here, that's where the layer button is for Manga Studio. Anyway, I'm a dork. Do a test. Why are you not working today? What's the matter with you? Because I'm not on brush. Okay. Sorry. Again, I talk to myself a lot. That's fine. Bring my brush down to 45. Mr. Nelson, whenever you're ready to give me a countdown on the clock.
It depends on how ready you are.
Baby, I was born ready.
Were you born
Just
ready?
ask your mama. What?
Or no, never mind. Anyway, all right, go ahead and start.
All right, so again, I always start with the basic area in here, chest, my little thingy thing down here for the crotch, making a little leg up through here, my kneecap down here. Let's see, this comes up triangle like this, gastrocnemius. Come down here for another little leg area, calf muscle through here. We'll throw a dimensional thing in here for the foot. My head's going to come down here a little bit like so. Bring my arm up here like this. This is where my hand holder is going to go. Again, it's just a block. Hand holder right here. Fade this baby out a little bit. Make another layer. Come back here. Immediately go to blacks. So let's do this. Bring my brush size down a little bit. Bicep. Let's see, trying to talk and draw at the same time is sometimes a little bit tricky. You know what else is tricky, Mr. 50 Shades of Nelson?
What's also tricky?
It's tricky to rock a rhyme, that's right on time. It's tricky. What? It's tricky. It's a little bit of Run DMC for you going way back when. You know what I'm talking about? Right?
No, actually, I don't.
Man, you're so young. We need to make a Run DMC pony. That's what we need to do. It's tricky to rock around or rock around. That's right on time. It's tricky. Tricky. Hey, did you see that big prank? The guy dressed up as a dinosaur.
I don't know what you're talking about, no.
It went viral. It was in China or Japan. Now I sound racist, and I don't mean to do that. It's some Oriental country. And this guy walks into work, and he sees a bunch of people running, and he's kind of looking, what's going on? And this guy is in an outfit, and it is a brilliant dinosaur outfit. It's $1 million. It is awesome. It's like a Velociraptor starts running down the hallway, and this dude freaks out like nobody's business. It was awesome. Surely 5 minutes is up by now.
Actually, you have 2 left.
2 minutes?
Yes.
Well, poop on the cracker. Let's resize this guy's head then. But this is how I start, ladies and gents. I start off by, put up here, little thumbnails like that. And then I will blow them up. Let's put some color in here. Hit OK. Hit brush. A little bit of hands going on. Dripping some blood from the sword. Godzilla's been up all night with King Kong, looking for the Bride of Frankenstein. Gamera is our friend. He is friends to children. Do you know that?
No.
Let's go back to my black. And that's a little too thin. And I am Ninja Knight. There's a book cover for you. He wants to pay me $1 million for it. All it takes is one person, and then I never have to draw again.
Okay, your time's up.
What?
Time's up.
I know, I was just still doodling around. Okay, real quick, talking about composition. We got the main character right here. You had to leave space over the top for the name of the book. Ninja Knight's how it wraps around. I don't like it down here. It's too heavy and too muddled. But we got the little lizard guy. I'm going to eat the ninja guy. And he just killed his little kid and he's running away. But this basic composition, and I would probably do like 5 different renditions of this and send it to the client in thumbnails, and then they would say yes or no. I like this aspect. I hate this, or this aspect here. I would have actually liked to maybe made a building in perspective over here like this, and then maybe some sort of street lamp. Volunteers.
Hello? Derek?
You went to get a drink, didn't you, Mr. Nelson?
No, actually, my computer just completely blew up.
Are we done recording, or is there a problem?
I think we're still recording. Okay.
Well done.
I seriously got a message from GoToMeeting saying my computer overloaded.
Snap!
Anyway.
Crackle and pop.
So anyway, what were we saying?
I was going to ask for 1 or 2 volunteers to see what they did for their quick 5-minute drawing, and I wanted to make sure we gave enough people time to upload the templates on their computer.
All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into Mr. J then.
Mr. J, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Oh, not too bad. How about you?
I'm good. I like your sword. I did respond to some posts on the net. We need to talk very soon about some art stuff on the MMO, different stuff thingy. But this is the Steampunk class. So,
Yep.
Nice little 5-minute drawing there you got going on.
Why, thank you. It's a pirate, not a ninja.
What? I guess pirates are okay, but ninjas are much cooler. Just got to say that.
My guy swinging on a rope because I thought it was weird on a monkey at first.
All right, that's good. Let's see. All right, I'm looking at your BuzzNet here, and I've seen someone saying, blah, 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 it's not a different computer. Never mind. Did you get the templates, Mr. Jizba?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
They're on my tablet.
All right, so do we think we've given people enough time to get their templates up? I think so. Well done, sir. I'm glad that you're here on a Friday night with me.
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
Actually, it's like I see you more than my wife. That's pretty scary. So
Well, that is scary. Don't get any ideas.
Hey, dude, you're the guy that drew the pirate, not me. Okay? Enough said.
All right, whatever.
What does a pirate sail on a ship, and what are they called? Seamen? We can go all night. That's all I got to say. All right, moving along, we'll take one more volunteer, and we will start class and rocking and rolling. Anybody else want to volunteer? I do. You already left. Mr. Nelson's on the wall.
Hi. Does it work? I don't think it worked.
No, we can see you.
Somebody's... Oh, really? I can hear,
Derek?
okay.
Did I mute Derek? No? Derek left. Hold on.
Hey, this is Derek. How you guys doing? Had a small glitch. Sorry about that. So, hey, let's go ahead and get started. Let's take away my monkey guy. Thank you, Mr. Jizba. Monkey my butt. It's a ninja. All right, so here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to New, 300, and let's just go ahead and do 20 by 20, my standard operating size. And I have my templates right here, right? So let's go ahead and pick on this dude here. I'm going to take my selection tool, and I'm just going to select this area right here. Really? My phone's ringing. I'm sorry. Let me turn that off, guys. Turning it down right now. Stupid bloody phone. Technology's awesome when it works and annoying when it doesn't. So I'm going to hit copy, not cut, but copy, so I don't ruin my templates. Come back over here and hit edit and paste. Hit Control T again. Actually, let me Control Z. Let me show you guys something. When you do this, if you hit Shift, it anchors it down. And that way you don't get anything all boogered up and stuff. So work pretty big on him. The size here, bring him like this. Bring this down to here. Make a new layer. Layers are your friends. And I'm going to type nerd, N-E-R-D. My little nerdy scientist guy. All right, so let's start mucking about this guy, shall we? And this is just a test. Mr. Nelson, are you still here?
No.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to move this guy down a little bit here. Like that, because we know that everybody likes to wear top hats. In steampunk, it is kind of in vogue. It's their fashion. So I'm going to, again, I start off in blue. This is my nerd layer. Going back to basic drawing. Here's how you draw a cylinder, okay? Now you could do it by hand. You go like, here's my top hat, look at here. But I don't want to do that. I kind of want to actually show you guys basic fundamentals here to make everything look right. Whenever I draw a cylinder, you can use the ellipse tool or go by hand. That's what we're going to do is eyeball it. I make my ellipse up here like this. Make up my other ellipse down here like so. And then from the edges here, I'll hit Shift, come to this edge, Shift, Well, obviously this needs to be a bigger. So we shall do that. And while you're at it, go ahead and erase this area right through here because it's inside the hat. You cannot see it because it's inside the hat. Hit B for brush, not P for pin. And that's like a little cylinder looking thing for a hat, right? You make another cylinder, another shape. And again, I like to draw through my stuff. So I'll do that, hit my E for my eraser tool, erase right here. Come back in here for my B button. Come back here like so. And now I'm going to, I don't know why this bloody thing keeps popping up. I haven't had it for a while and it's back. It's like herpes, it just keeps coming back. So I select this thing, I hit Control T.
Doesn't know.
And what do we have wrong here, Mr. Nelson?
I'm not entirely sure.
Well, if I was to erase this area right through here, because that's the hard area of the hat, it's going to cover his face. So that particular angle is not going to work. The cool thing about this is, you know, with our Control T option here, we can make it a small hat, or we can make it a big hat like so. Now that would work. We could post it up right about here. Bring this up like that. Let's leave it like this, and I'll show you a fine tool workaround looking thing. I'm going to bring this in here a little bit. You see what I'm doing? I'm matching this to his head right here to here. Bring this just like that. I'm going to hit Enter. And then I'm going to select this area right here. Hit Control T again. Bring my top pad up here like that. Control D, and it's still not working. So let's just get rid of it. Edit. Cut it away. So go back to my brush again. It's the same size. I'll start down here. Hit Shift. Hit Shift. And then I'll bring it straight across like so. And now what you do is you come back in here with your eraser tool on, well, it is all on the nerd level. I needed to make a separate layer here. Where's my eraser tool? Layer 1, there we go. And now my layers are all boogered up. Man, getting cut out of class here really boogered me up. Hey, Mr. Ray's back. He's trying Skype on his new iPad thingy, so that's cool. I'm going to have to get rid of this area right through here like this. This right here. Anywhere where the hat would be and you wouldn't be able to see through it. But we have a top hat. Now, it doesn't look like a great top hat. This one needs some work to make it look like a really nice top hat. So, Mr. 50 Shades of Nelson, what do you think? We should do some work on that, right?
Yes.
I'll tell you what we can do. Now, because this is very flat, what we can do is we can kind of zoom in here again. And I'm going to make another layer, okay? Because I've boogered up all my other layers. Rim layer. Bring my brush down quite a bit. Let's bring it all the way down to a 50. On this edge right here, I'm going to hit Shift. After I hit brush, not eraser. Like this. On this edge here. Bring this down here like so. And then very carefully, I will start following it along right here. Like so. Come back to my layer here. Hit the eraser button. Now we're moving back a little bit. It's starting to look a little bit better. We have depth to it. It's not flat looking. So the same thing we can do up here. because I don't really like this whole flat area. So let's try this. When you come back in here, Mr. Ray, I can't talk to you right now, buddy. I'm in class. He's probably like, you need to hit Control X, Y, Z, and 1, 2, 3 sort of thing. All right, so I'm gonna do here, ow, bullocks. Hit my B for my brush button. Bring my brush size back up to a 50. I'm gonna come across here, almost. Bring it across here like that for another little ellipse. And now the hat's starting to look a little bit better. Let's try that again with a smaller brush size. Go down to 35. It's a quick test. Don't like 35. Let's go down to 25. That's better. So again, connecting, coming across like that. Now to make it look more round, a lot of it can be done with shading, but we're just going to concentrate on black and white right now. We're really going to bring our brush size down to like a 10. From this corner here, hit Shift. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring our brush size back up to a 60. I'm going to move over a little bit here. And 1, pretty darn close. 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to go back down in brush size down to a 10. And come back up here to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4's in between. So what I'm trying to attempt to do is to make the illusion of how light is going and hitting off this hat to make it look more round. You can even come up here and we'll try that real quick. Bring your brush back up to 30, let's do a 50. From this corner here, all the way like that. Follow this rim around here, like so. Bullocks. Man, I miss Manga Pro. There's no aliasing on it. I'm sure you can do that in Manga or Photoshop as well. And then up through here, let's bring your brush size down again to a 10. Zoom in here for you guys. And again, with my Shift button hit, I'm going to hit Shift. Touch my canvas first, Shift. And we kind of have a little top hat going on. Whenever you put your gray tones on, it's really, really going to pop. So that's a quick down and dirty way to make a top hat. But that's not the only accessory. I think we need some mutton chops. What do you think, Mr. 50 Shades of Nelson?
Sure.
Sounds good to me. All right. So this is my layer here. Let's rename him Head so I don't get confused. Come up here, make another layer, call it chops. And the mutton chops, we're going to give him some hair in through here like so. Then bring our brush up quite a bit. And we're going to come up through here. Let me zoom in for you guys. Comes past the neck, back up to the ear area. And now you're gribbling, whatever it's called. And you'll be able to see some of the mutton chops over here. And with that, let's go ahead and darken his eyebrows and up through here as well. Follow the eye line around. So the hat, we got the top hat, we've got the little mutton chops going on. And let's go ahead and give him a collared shirt. What we're going to do is, a lot of people just want to draw a line like this, and that's fine to start. But we, again, really trying to work on the illusion of depth. You're going to zoom in here. On the back side, you're going to go higher, come up and down at an angle like that. And then it can connect. Move a little bit over here as so. Nice smooth line up to here. You come up here at an angle, come down, follow that around, and then we can give him a little bow tie. The bow tie starts off with a circle, squiggly line, come up through here like so, and we'll do this. Bring him back. So in essence, we put a collar around his shirt or his neck. We gave him, you know, a little vest-looking thing going on here. You can bring that down the middle, button here, button everywhere. Bring your brush size down quite a bit. Add some textures into it, so it's a nice fine shirt. Come back up here. And again, I'm not starting here, I'm starting up here. Bring my brush size up to 40. Cut it in like this, and where the collarbone is at. Cut in or out. Come down here. Pretend this is moving all the way around here. Cut. Bring it down like so, and this is where the shoulders will go. And we almost have a respectable looking gentleman. We'll give him a couple more character lines for his face here. Draw some eyeballs in here, like so. Darken the eyelashes, eyelashes and a bit more. A little shading on the nose. Bring your brush size down quite a bit to an 8. Hold on. Top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom, top. So we have kind of a respectable looking businessman of steampunk. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit layer, I'm going to merge all my layers down, flatten image, come up here like this, select this bad mamma jamma like so, hit Control T, hitting the Shift button again so it doesn't get it skewed, and we'll shrink them down here like this, and put them up here, and Control D to deselect. So not bad for like 3 minutes worth of work. So how's everyone doing so far? Go ahead and take a screen and let me see what they're doing.
All right, so hands up or post in the questions panel if you want us to jump in. That's not the questions panel. I don't know what your name is. All right, Jane put her hand up.
Jane! How you doing, baby Jane?
And Sunny's next.
All right. After Jane and Sunny, then we'll keep moving on.
Hello.
Hey, girl, how you doing?
Good.
Holy
You?
crap, that looks really good.
What's your face?
What?
I used your face.
Well, still, it looks good.
Thanks.
The top hat looks good. The mutton chops are going on. And you know how to do everything. I'm just saving a little bit of time. Well done. The top hat, I mean, I planned this all out in my head seriously. Like, I can do this and this and this. And I just didn't implement it on paper. I'm like, uh-oh. And again, if I was to throw you in Manga Studio, there's such an easy way to make, like, your ellipse, boom, boom, it's done. And you can move stuff. Anyway, this is Photoshop. So I do think it was important to learn how to make an ellipse. I like your hat. Your rim is not too thick. You got your collars and stuff going on. Well done, ma'am. Proud of you.
Thanks.
You got your homework?
Oh yeah, it's in. It's not complete though. I ran out of time, but I wanted to add more.
Well, we need to go home after the 10 o'clock hour, the top of the hour. When we come back, we'll check out everyone's homework on that. But well done. Let me see Mr. Chris's.
You mean Sonny?
Assam. Yeah, Sonny. Sorry, Mr. Sonny. Sonny, I say. Sonny.
Hello.
Hello,
Can you
sir.
hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello, mister. Oh,
How
nice.
you doing, man?
I'm
Looking
fine,
good.
and you?
I'm well. I got one thing to say. It's probably going to turn
Mhm.
into two things. Okay. Looking at your screen, the hat's on the right side. I love how it bows in. Beautiful job. If you look
Thanks.
on his left side, it needs to come in just a little bit more.
Oh, here?
Yeah, up there. Needs to see how.
Like,
Yeah,
like this?
no, the top of the hat
Oh, okay.
just needs to come in maybe like 3/16. No, I wish I could. I'm pointing to my screen. Can't you see me?
I can.
Oh, that's kind of scary. Okay, the cylinder parts. Okay, keep tracing down. No, that is fine up there. Okay, now
Yep.
go to your left.
Yeah, my left, yeah. Here.
Hold on. Take my screen real quick, Mr. 50 Shades of Nelson.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
You know you can draw on people's screens, right, Derek?
Can I? I cannot.
It's a button somewhere, but yes, you can.
Oh, cool. We'll have to show me
To
that.
figure out how to do it
Okay,
first, then I'll tell you.
Your hat. Okay, say this is the face. Look at me. I'm a Hebrew elf. I got mean looking eyes. This area right through here, what I wanted you to do is you can take your tool here, hit Control T, and move it in just a little bit more like that.
Oh, okay, I see.
Because right now, that particular side's a little bit too, it's thicker on that side. It's not not perfect symmetry. So, yeah, that's what I suggest you to fix.
Okay, yeah, I will. Like,
All right. Well, good job, ladies and gentlemen. I am very proud of all of you. I'm just not saying that. So, Mr. Sonny, how you doing today?
I'm fine. Actually, I was stressed because I had to do my homework like in rush.
It
But
is
I did.
life.
But I did.
I'm proud of you. That's the only way you're going to get better, right?
Exactly.
And for everybody else, go
I
ahead.
sketched all the week, and it was on paper, so I sketched a lot of stuff that I could do for my homework. And then I thought, well, I could do in 2 hours like sketch for today. But no, it doesn't work like that.
Life gets in the way sometimes. I'm just glad that you're drawing. Everybody hear that? He has a sketchbook. Keep your sketchbook. Keep. I'm guilty. I keep throwing mine away. All right, so we're going to go over here and grab the big dude, okay? I'm going to hit Edit, Copy, come back over here, hit Edit and Paste, Control T, hitting my Shift button so we don't booger them all up. Hit Enter. Yay! Okay, I'm really going to name this Head. I'm going to come up to another layer here, and let's do gear. So I'm on this layer here, right? And today the ellipse is kind of our friend. I'm going to hit my brush button here, and we're going to make this guy look quite dapper. Bully, simply bully, I tell you. No. So what I'm going to do is let's make it big first. Bring my brush size up to a 40. I'll draw it over here. I'm going to make a monocle. Little lip thing going on. Bring my brush size down to a 20. Then I'm going to trace it on the inside like this. And then I'm going to bring it down to a 9. Hitting my Shift button. like so, then come up here. Bring my brush size up to a 20. Really zoom in for you guys like this. I go dot, dot, cootie shot, like that. And I'm actually going to hit some shadows, make it a little bit thicker on the side through here to give it kind of a better read so it's not so boring. And from here, what we'll do is bring the brush size down here, and this is going to come up here like 1, 2, buckle my shoe. This will come down here like this. Straight line through here, then 1, 2, 3. Come in, zoom in again, and we'll put a little bit of lines in here to break things up. And notice my brush size is all the way down to 4 now. And we'll do here on each side 3 little lines like this. Come back down here. I will select this bad mamma jamma, Control T. Look at me, covers my whole face. I'm crazy like that. And I'm really going to shrink it down to here. Move it up here like this to where his eye's at. Hit Enter, Control D. Let's Z back out of it. Still want to move it around a little bit. And Control D to deselect. And we have a little bitty monocle right here. Now what I'm going to do is I can come back into my head layer because I named them correctly and know where they're at. Bring my eraser tool down here to erase the eyeball out. And we have a little bitty monocle. I like the monocle. It looks awesome. Thank you very much, Derek. I think the same thing. So let's do something else. Let's give him some more gear, okay? Nothing crazy. And I'm going to call a mustache gear. Let's make a layer. We call it the stash. Okay. I like. And for these guys here, it's going to be broke up into 2 parts. What I want to do is I'll zoom in here really nice and neat and test my brush out. Bring it up quite a bit to like a 45. That's way too thick. So I bring my brush size down to a 25. This is my nostril right here, where it flares. So this part right here, little squiggly line going on. And I'm going to bring it down like so. And actually, let's take it past this area right here so we can have a better read. What I'm going to do is I'm going to skip over. I want a white line in through here. So I'm skipping over a little bit like this. Now, since this came over the mouth area right here, I have to bring this down here and erase some of the mouth here in a little bit. Actually, go ahead and forget the white line. We'll put another one in here like that. Let's go back to my head area, my eraser tool. Erase this area right here. Go back to the stash. Hit my eraser tool. I'm going to make some really, really fine lines through here. I'll bring it down to a 6. I'll zoom in for you guys. And all I'm doing is drawing little triangles. So when we zoom back, it looks like we have some texture in it. Maybe a thicker white line in through here. So now when I zoom back, it looks like we have some texture. Look at me, I got a stash. I'm better than Tom Selleck. Hold on. Getting my eraser tool again. Because if I look from here, if I draw a straight line across here, stash it a little bit too itty-bitty. So go back to my brush button. Imaginary line, it needs to come down here. There we go. He looks like a strong man from a circus. So let's talk about hair now. Hair today, gone tomorrow. H-A-I-R. I'm not saying all the time, but a lot of times in steampunk, they really have, you know, good-looking hair, or they're bald or partially bald. I guess that's like with everybody. But this guy here is going to, you know, he's the great white hunter. Bole, simply bole. So what I want to do is I want to have his hairline, that his hair is going to be, we'll start right here in the middle. I'm going to come up through here like this. And curl it up. And from back here, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, like so, to meet right here. And then I'm going to bring my brush size down quite a bit. And from here, 1, 2, 3. And from here, another little curly cue. Bring it down here like so. So it's like the finer hair that's being pulled over here like that. Now, I want to leave this line here, okay? That's an important line. Up here, I'm going to get rid of here in a minute. So what we're going to do now is bring our brush size up again. And just like before, but at a slightly different angle. We're going to come down here like this. Curl the hair up. Then we're going to bring our brush size down to a 6. Like so. And what we'll do is we'll follow from here. Give him a bit of a sideburn. Yeah. Matched up here like this. I'm going to go back to my head area now. Hit my eraser tool. And get rid of that area right here. And where the cranium goes, or part of the cranium, kind of clean that up too. Come back to my hair area up like this. And this is where we can start having some fun. What I want to do is hit my brush button. To make waves, we're really just going to come here through like this. Make a wave here. Let's make another wave right here. For the hairline where it parts, right here in the middle. Thicken this up a little bit and through here. Oops. That'll come down to about right here. Now I'm just having some fun. Definitely want to keep this all black and through here. Notice how I'm not coloring this straight in black, but quick lines like this to give the illusion of texture. Make some darker areas through here as well. Bring my brush size down because now you can't tell this is really an ear. So now when I zoom back, looks like he has some texture in the hair. He's got his little monocle on, and he's got his little stash thing going on. If you want to do kind of the fusion style through here, you can have kind of some wisp of hair that lay down through here. Let me bring my brush size up. Some unkempt hair. Again, that's what I would do, but I'm trying to stick to more of a steampunk fashionable types of thing, so I will not put that in here like that. We'll give him kind of a line underneath the eye here. Smaller brush size. That he's kind of aged. I'm going to come back in here for my eye. Then we'll do the eyebrow, make it kind of bushy. Where it meets here, bring your brush size down quite a bit. Let's bring it down to a 6. I like to call it the butt chin thing through here. So now we have the hair, we have the eye darkened in, so you know that pops. We have our monocle, we have our mustache looking thing going on. And am I done? I'm not done, son. What we're going to do is underneath here, we're going to almost follow like another ellipse. Let's make our brush size bigger. We're going to give it a nice tight collar around the neck. Right, man, through here. Go back to my head area. I hit my eraser. I'm going to erase from here down to where the trapezius muscle starts. Hit B for my brush. Follow this line out just a hair. Comes down here like this. And with the chin. So we have a nice little color looking thing going on right here. And we'll put some little lines in here for texture. Like so. And then what we'll do is come down here and make kind of like a little circle. And I know I'm not really paying attention to layers right now like I should. So let's come back here and make another layer, and I'm going to call it, actually just go to the gear layer. Works for me. And we'll pump up our brush quite a bit. Kind of a little chief scarf looking thing that he's got going on here. Right where the trapezius muscle starts, straight line here. Straight line here. Bring it up through here. Erase this area like so. We're almost done. Let's come back to the head area. Erase a nice line through here. Hit B for your brush. Go back up to your gear area. And what we'll do is we'll make a small looking box here. A little circle. Comes up like this. Coming down at an angle like so. And we're going to zoom in here nice and tight. And then we're going to follow along the edge like this. And I'm hitting my canvas, shift here, shift here, shift up here. Coming in really nice and tight and coming down like this. Again, trying to get that illusion of depth through here. Make this a little bit darker through here like that. Come back here, go back to my head area, hit E for my eraser tool. Get that out of there like so. Erasing some of these lines in through here like so. And we zoom back. And we've got the makings of like a strong man. A little bit of gear right through here. While we're at it, let's just do this. Hold on. Let me get my brush size up a little bit more. Like he's got some sort of backpack on. Again, looking like it's kind of elliptical in shape. And then we just make little lines in here. And we make it a dome. And make our lines quite thin. Some of the flakes or flecks. So then I'm going to come to my layer, flatten my image down quite a bit. Get the sky here, hit Control T. Bring him down here like so. And we'll scoot him up here. We'll scoot him down. Yeah, this is fine right here. Hit enter. Control D to deselect. So we got the regal guy, the top hat, the chops. We got this strong-looking guy with some sort of gizmo on his back. Now, the only thing I didn't do right, because of the interest of time, is this line weight is way, way, way too thick, even at this small. It makes it look worse. Because this is a gizmo and it's further back on this guy, these lines should be a lot thinner. The closer the object are to the camera, they should be thicker. But again, we're not really going over technical aspects of line weight variation right now. It's kind of a nugget to put back in your head. We're just kind of playing dress up right now. So we did the two dudes, and we come back, we'll go over homework, and I really can't wait to explore girls and their hair. I mean, in Cyberpunk, I mean, you got some really cool looking hair, so that's what we'll do when we get back. And of course, we'll do goggles. Put some goggles on a chick and some funky looking hair and a Victorian beautiful bouffant looking hair with flowers in it. So any questions before we take our 7-minute break?
I don't see any.
All right, guys, gals, Mr. 50 Shades of Nelson, if you can get the homework ready, we'll look at that when we come back. If you do not turn your homework in, get it ready so we can take your screen, so we can look at it, and then we will continue to move on. Roger that.
Sounds good.
All right, guys and gals, I'll be back in 7. Everybody, welcome back from break. I went outside, and with a flashlight, I found a 4-leaf clover. I feel lucky and happy already. Mr. Nelson ate a whole pudding pack of pudding, which is awesome, and he didn't share. Cookies and cream pudding is really good, by the way, Mr. 50 Shades. But we are back. I hope you guys liked the very first parts. Very basic. Again, the paper dolls aspect, Mr. Nelson will put this online so you can have the templates. The templates are great, but at least, you know, we have a starting point. So it's not just an anatomy physiology class and then we don't have time to draw gear and explore, you know, these avenues. However, there's going to be a time coming up very shortly that we will be doing some anatomy when I draw the witch and some of, I guess, the steampunk elements of fantasy art, because, man, steampunk encompasses everything. With that said, I want to see what you've done with your steampunk stuff with homework. Mr. 50 Shades, show away, buddy.
Alrighty.
STT's in the house.
Okay. First up, we got a Mr. Jizba.
Mr. J, dude, I love that bottom weapon there. The handgun. That's strange. They call them a handgun, but you need to call them a weapon in the military. So your sidearm. There you go. I like the small sidearm. That is very beautiful, man. Very nice read. The top weapon, wow. I like it, and I hope you know just simple shapes. Broke it down. Keep them so you can dress your dudes and dudettes later. So well done. I like the thick lines that you have. Again, when you put grayscale on it, or if you color it, that would look bad. And by A, I mean awesome. That's my Fluttershy for you, Mr. 50 Shades.
It's Rainbow Dash, but
Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with pony stuff. I'm sorry. All right, who's next?
next up we have a Miss Cycling.
Miss Cycling, rock on, mama. Dang, Shaniqua, snap, crackle, and pop. I love it. I absolutely freaking love it. And I can tell what you did, you know, the copy, the paste, you move things around. That's awesome. Your tubing is brilliant. I love, wow. Do you see that, Nelson?
Yes, I do.
How can you not be as excited as I am? I love the little filaments on the ends of the weapons. That is freaking sweet. Sweet. I love the little top that you put your magazine in. It opens and it shuts. It's open. That is, I'm bowing down. And Cycling, is that Jane?
Yes.
Jane, I am not worthy. Jane, I love you and respect you in all sorts of ways. And if I ever get a dog, I will name him Jane. Well done. Well done. I was watching Firefly the other day, and they were talking to Jane, and River's like, Jane's a girl's name. Well, I'm not a girl. Anyway, next. Who's next? Nice.
Oh no.
This is Miguel?
Hmm?
Who was that? Sounded like Miguel for a second. Who's this?
Sunny.
Hi.
Hey, it's me. What?
What? Who's me?
Oh, I'm not mute?
No, you're not mute.
What?
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 Hi. So this is, my homework. Not really fan. I thought I could draw very fast. Actually, I sketched all week and blah, blah, blah. I won't read it to you. You guys can read, and I can't read that one. I'm teasing. I love it, dude. I love the three-quarter view that you got going on, and I love the side view. That is sweet. And your weapon. And you guys are doing great. I really want to get us a spot on 3D Buzz for you guys to showcase your homework. Can we do that, Nelson?
We can talk about it.
I really want that. Maybe make a banner, because I want everyone out there to see that, just not me. I mean, I can draw okay, but you guys are blowing me away. You guys have taken so much time. I'm so proud of everything that you guys have done. I love the sketchy type look that you got. The only thing I'm going to bust your balls on, you ready for this?
What?
Is arm socket. I'd prefer it to be all black instead of black with a little, and you may just not have got it done. That may be a placeholder. I would prefer that to be all black instead of black in a little grayish area. Other than that, man, that's a great, great design.
Thanks.
Well done.
I put some time on it.
I can tell, man. I am blown away. Man,
But the
well done.
pistons- Thanks.
what was your inspiration on this?
Well, I wanted to be original and unique, so I said to myself, well, I need to do a mechanical weapon like a sniper. So I create like a, if you can zoom on the sniper, I put some piston and then like a mechanical with the electric wheels that can make it function. So more if you keep the gadget, more it's gonna blow. I don't know.
Dude, I'm seriously, I'm smiling from ear to ear right now. Well
Nice.
done. Kick ass, dude.
Thanks.
Man, Nelson, have you seen this? You're not getting nearly as excited as I am.
I'm super excited.
I can tell. And that, seriously, for Nelson, that is excited. All right, who's next?
That was it.
That was it. Does anybody else in the forums right now here have any homework they want to show? Raise your hand, and we will go to your screen.
I don't see anyone.
Lots of kittens coming to people's houses. That's all I got to say. All I got to say.
Also, do me a favor, Derek. Could you click on my screen and drag around? See what happens.
Yeah.
Are you drawing?
Let me hit my... I cannot draw when I push my B for my brush button, but I can drag you around.
No, I mean inside of my screen.
No, I cannot do that.
Click and drag on this sniper.
No, I cannot do that.
Huh. Well, it must be broken. Anyway.
Good try, though.
Well, I clicked on the button, and it said it was gonna, but then it didn't.
All right, here's a test. Everybody, ready? On the screen right here, right now, what I want you to do is get a solid black. Hit your B button, your brush. Bring your brush size up to whatever size I have here. It says 100. I want you guys to do a spot black of a guy and a top hat. Okay, I'll bring mine up here like this. This is a really good quick exercise to get a good read, and we're moving on to the girls. Ready, set, Nelson, give me 3 minutes. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Circle for the face. Make your chin a little bit longer. Coming in through here. Neck area. B for the brush. Get my eraser tool out. B for my brush. Oops, E for the eraser. Three minutes up yet?
Just about.
Okay. Okay, I'll call mine done. Okay, I surprised you guys, right? But that's a hell of a good read. When we do line work, lines have to go someplace. They got to reach someplace. With this guy right here, it looks like all sorts of cool gears are in here, but you've seen what I did with my little eraser. Just like the client today, I was just talking on break, this is a space station, and it's supposed to be a jellyfish. So I wanted to put, now this is all technical crap in here, but it literally started out with a blob of just black and moving stuff around to give a quick read, and then you put the space stuff and the technical stuff in here ghosted out. But we did the same idea with this guy right here. So I go ahead and take this up like this. I don't need to see anybody's, but I just really path because, okay, Control T. Having a bad day, Mr. Nelson.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I don't know what the hell's going on. Well, there you have it. There you are. I'm just going to leave them right there because obviously I've got a button push that's Control T. Is my caps on? No, it's not on. I don't know pixels were selected. Hope my computer's not messing up again. One more time, up through here. Never mind. We're just going to leave this bad mamma jam up through here. I don't want any blend options. All right, so everyone's ready. What we're going to do is let's create another one. We're going to hit New. We'll do 300 DPI. We'll go to inches, 20 by 20. I hit OK. Come back up here. Let's grab a chick or two. Let's grab this scroll right through here. Hit Control C for control copy. Come back over here. Hit Control V for paste. Control T again. Hitting Shift to anchor her down. Bringing her up like so. Down like so. Hit Enter. And we'll start having fun with her. I'll name this layer The Head. Doug the Head. You know what movie that's from, Mr. 50 Shades of Nelson?
No.
Snatch. Tell you what, I'm going to reverse this angle right here. All right, because I want my hair to flow this way. Have better hand control when it goes this way. So I have my head layer. I'm going to name this hair. Hello, hair. And what we're going to do is do some curly hues for. Now, when I do my little curly hues, I literally will start out here. Let me bring my brush size down. Sorry about that little bean. Bring my brush size down to a 25. I will literally start here. And then I can come back in here with a bigger brush and throw some detail into it like that. And I'll Z out of here. So what I'm going to do is hit my brush button, bring it down to, we'll do a 15. There's a couple different ways we can do this. Okay, we have the bald chick. Bald chicks need love too. And I can start coming through here for a curly hue up through here. I'm really just having fun with my pencil on my pen. Coming in through here like so. Like this. Let's make a bigger curly hue looking thing through here, and then maybe a smaller one through here like this. I'll come back to my head area, hit my eraser button. Get rid of these lines in through here like that. Come back to my layer 1, which I need to name hair. With that selected, I'm on the hair layer. Make sure I'm on my brush. So I have 1 here, 2 here. Let's bring some more up through here. And then this is going to come up here, like so. Let's bring some ringlets from here. Some bigger ringlets around here like that. Maybe some in her face just a little bit. And then through here, now what we're going to do is hit our brush size a little bit bigger. Bring it to a 45. And then it's going over in one direction to make it look like it is thick. I'm a big fan of curly hues, but all my chicks seem to have the same hair and consistency of hair. Bring some down here to her face. And I don't like it. As terrible as it, Mr. Nelson, like, I don't like it. That's why we save everything in layers. So let's try this, okay? Tell you what, we'll come over here and hit gear. And let's go ahead and fashion her some goggles. And by goggles, I mean we do an ellipse. Bring our brush down to a 25. So again, I'm going to build them over here. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm doing a thicker line through here like so. You have to find some way to attach them like this. Now bring my brush size down. Zoom in for you guys. Come up here like this. Brush size goes up to 25. So making a round area and then kind of a box. And I'll go 1, 2, 3. Make this darker down through here. A little bit darker in through here. Bring my line width down quite a bit to 8. Come down here like so. And then I will select this area right here, hit Control T, and drag it over here to her head. Hit Control T again to make it a little bit bigger. Make it taller too. Maybe orientate it a bit. Now notice what I'm doing. Let me hit Enter, Control D. I wanted to go past this area right here because they're big and bulky. And I wanted to be flat to her head. So I'm going to go back to my head area and erase that line in through here. I'll erase the cranium line in through here like so. So now we zoom back. We got some big goggles here. Everybody knows Steampunk has big goggles. So what we can do here now is kind of give her more of a, well, I want a lady type of haircut, but she's got goggles on, so I'm thinking she's kind of more adventurous. Let's do some more hair. That's a brilliant idea. Stop that. All right, so with their goggles in place, I hit my B button for my brush again, and I'll go ahead and leave it at 8, and we'll add more detail into it. What I wanted to do right here is you're going to draw a little V, like so. So you're going to have some hair that comes across and down. This comes up here. And again, checking to make sure I'm on my hair layer. Comes down here. I want it to be thicker out through here. So now I can come back to my head area, hit my eraser tool, get rid of the ear that is obviously covered by the hair, hit my B button and go back to my hair. I'll give you guys a second to catch up. So now let's add a little more detail, shall we? That's a brilliant idea. Get my brush all the way up to a 40. And kind of like the first guy that we mucked about with, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, make some wavy lines like this. Bring the wavy lines down here. Maybe a little wavy line like this. And what we're trying to do, or I'm attempting to do very quickly, is to show you where some highlights in the hair will be when we color the rest in black. Do some waves up through here. My brush size down quite a bit through here. Add some unruly wisp of hair. Now we zoom back. We have a chick with more like punk rock hair, but she's more of the adventurous type. But even though she's more of the adventurous type, we still have to remember this is steampunk. So we're going to come up through here and make some more gear for her. I need to make another layer like I just did. We'll see. T coat, come back through here, and just like our guy, make part of their color here, and then this will wrap around here through her hair. Notice the angle comes almost like a swooping sensation through here. Go back to my head, hit my eraser tool, that way I can keep track of everything. Get rid of the neck area right on this side, hit the B button again, go back to my coat because that's kind of what I'm working on, and then we'll have this coming over her breast area like this, and we'll have this one coming over the breast area like that. And we have her rather large tracts of land showing. And so from here, we'll just make some ruffles, because Steampunk's all about the ruffles. And then we're going to attach the breast area through here like this and make a corset. A good person to look at corsets is Dita Von Teese. Real name, well, not real name, but I knew her when she was Dita Von, or just when she went by Dita. I worked for her a long time ago doing personal security. Then she married a freak named Marilyn Manson. That's another story altogether, but she's great at corsets. And I don't want to make this a sexy corset. I mean, all corsets are sexy, mind you. But again, she's more of like the adventure traveler. So what we're going to do is start off a little V right through here. Bring this down here. Let's bring our brush size up. And what we'll do is on each side from here to here. And this would wrap around here to here. And for Steampunk, what you can do is then come back in here and do a really cool, like, flakes and all that stuff, maybe a little more straps through here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to her shoulder, up through here, because I want this big looking shoulder pad looking area that comes out here. Big and flowy. Come back to my head area, hit E. Erase that for the placeholder because I know her arms are there. Erase some of this breast right through here. I'll leave a little indicator here, like so, so we know that she is rather big-breasted. Did I said it? Is that all right, Mr. Nelson? Big-breasted?
Sure.
Okay. Good. Go back to my brush button. Bring the brush size down quite a bit. Bring it down to 20. And this will be the shadows. And then what we can do is come over here. The shadows through here. And then coming back to the collar. Maybe a circle. Some more flakes. And then bring our brush size down to 8. I'm going to come back and work on the hair while you guys catch up. Flip some hair up like this. I'm so not used to doing hair like that. I'm going to take my hair layer off again and do it my way that I feel comfortable with. So again, trying to do the steampunk fashion, I want to kind of break it down for you. What I'm going to do is do my Disney thing where I cut things in to sections here. What I'll do this time around is I'll put her ear back on. Oh, I've got an ear. That's brilliant. It's nice to have ears. All I'm doing is drawing little sections. You can make it as big and wild as you want, or you can just get rid of, oh, that's my head. Did I just draw on my head layer? I did, Mr. Nelson. You didn't even stop me. I'll leave it short hair like that and just fix this up. Go back to my B for my brush. Stack this up quite a bit, because we can tell these are really big, thick lines, and we can just kind of make this more of a sketch like it. So I'm trying to catch up a little bit with my line weight down here. I know I said this is not a class about line weight variations and all that, but I still want to make it a little pretty for you guys. come back down here. So the coat comes in just a little bit like this. And then let's say she has her little filament. Yay, filaments. Weapon strapped to her back right here. So again, that's just from a template that I gave you guys and kind of messed around with. So real quick, let's because I've been all over the board on this one. Give me one volunteer if you feel confident, and let me see what you got. And I feel bad because I actually made these templates like 5 days ago, and I looked at them today, and it's boogering up my workflow. It's really nice. Who's this?
Hey, salut. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, fine as always, you.
I'm making it one day at a time. I like her hair. That's really good. I like the bigger poofiness that you got going on there.
Thanks.
That's good, and the little lace is looking good. And I can't wait to see. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, what did you say?
Yeah, the poofiness right through there. Great texture to it.
Oh, yeah.
Really, really good. So is it easier drawing on a paper doll looking thing like that instead of coming up with everything by yourself?
What do you mean?
Like the template that I gave you guys, is it easier to be able to concentrate just on what I'm doing like this than like worrying about proportions and this and that?
Yeah, it's easier. I think you can just focus on your gear and your hair and your stuff like that and then customize your own character.
Good. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. And I apologize. When I drew them, I like, well, they're not bad. You know, they're just templates. And now I'm like, I don't like her chin. And like this, but I'm like, keep telling myself it's not an anatomy class, Derek. It's just, anyway, you're doing great and keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Quite welcome.
Yeah.
I like your spot black there, dude. Looking awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Really awesome. It's ZZ Top with Steampunk.
This guy is very fun to draw, actually. It's easier for me to draw a black shape and
It's a really great way to throw something down really, really super quick. And here, demonstrate real quick while I look for something on my computer. Keep drawing.
like now.
Yeah, you're the teacher. Show me what you can do. Why I can look at something. Draw me a chick in a top hat with some funky hair real quick.
Like a chick. Sorry, I'm
A girl, a woman.
Oh. Okay, I can try.
I forgot language barriers here, right? You're like a chick.
Yeah,
I'm drawing.
I am more French, you know, so.
A Mademoiselle. Wow. Silly Canadians.
Well, I heard Canadian are pretty beautiful for the American. Am I right?
Very true. Hold on.
So,
Wait a minute. Almost there. Man, I had these popped up earlier. All right, explain what you're doing now, okay?
right now I'm doing like some guidelines, I think, and I'm not quite sure where I'm going.
You know, that's the beautiful thing about this particular way of drawing. You don't really have to have a direction, so to speak. I have way too many files. Oh, I know, I gotta go.
Sometimes, I don't know, you draw something and then it's going well, and then you're drawing another stuff, and then it's pretty heavy for a reason. Like, anyway.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for taking time and while I looked for the file that I wanted to show you. You're awesome. Très magnifique.
Thank you.
My French sucks, but I can kiss like a French woman. That sounds bad too.
Okay, you try to speak in French.
I'm terrible, I know. Mr. 50 Shades, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, okay, it's okay.
Mr. 50 Shades, take my screen back. These guys right here were done for a gaming company in Florida, and literally they're what we just did, that guy in the top hat and the gal where is it being drawn, that's all it is, spot blacks. And I probably did 7 or 8 of these guys, and they're like, oh, we like number 2. And from that, I knew what I was going to draw, and then I could put my perspective lines in and get all the detail. But what's really fun and cool about doing stuff like this, it doesn't take any time at all to draw. So anyway, art lesson for you. Let's grab our little chick here. Chick, I mean young girl. Where you at, baby girl? Where's my baby girl at? Yeah, look at that butt, Nelson. Can you see that?
Hmm?
Look at her butt, man. She's got some thunder thighs. She's like, I'm twerking. I want to be like Miley Cyrus. You did hear about that, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
I bet you did, Clopper. This one, file new, file new. We'll do 300 DPI again. We'll do inches. 20 by 20. I hit OK. Edit, paste, Control T, Shift button down. So I have my girl with no eyes. She looks a little freaky. That's all right. So she'll look freaky. Let's kind of do this, the whole idea. We'll name this head. I'm going to put hat. So on this layer right here, hit my B button. And last time on the top hat, it was kind of like flat across here. What I want to do is give the illusion that she's wearing something that's up like that. Hit my B button again. And then I'm going to come from the sides here. Let me do this again, sorry, because I kind of want to make a little lip here. And obviously I cannot do that right now. Let's bring it down to here. Follow us down here like that. Go back to my head. Erase everything that's on the inside through here. So it's almost like she's wearing an army hat, so to speak. Make another layer. Hat stuff. I'm going to put some stuff on top of the hat. So what we're going to do is kind of like a telescope lens sort of thing. What I want it to do is I want it to make a big circle through here like this, almost like your goggles. We'll do another circle in here like this. And then a smaller circle like that. This is almost straight on, so it's really kind of hard, I guess, for a good read. So right over here, what we're going to do, again, on the hat stuff layer, I'll make another ellipse right. Let me zoom in for you. Here. Another ellipse through here like so. So it's like those children's toys, you know, you have to put things on, blah, blah, blah. So we have big, little, smallest. And then I'm going to come in here, make it more three-dimensional. And I can come in here to my eraser tool. Go to my hat, so I can go to this line right here. Come back to my hat stuff. Let me fix that. And what we'll do here is give kind of some cool little gadgets and gizmos through here. And just like we did to the top hat, make some small lines in through here, small lines up through here. So she's got that little thing going on like that. And what we'll do is maybe make a circle here, 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 and here. Make a strap, so this is almost like a box. Smaller little box. And then I'm coming across here like this. And we'll do some lines in through here like that to give some texture. Actually, don't do that just yet, because we might put some hair on her head. So I have this strap through here. Let's run the strap all the way across here to the other side of the hat. Let's give her some eyeballs too. Like she's looking over to the side. Like, what are you looking at? I don't know. And then I'm going to come down here and let's put some texture and stuff to the hat. I'll follow my ellipse. Oops, shows, oh. Through here like so. Go back to my hat. Get rid of this line through here and here. So now we come back right here. We got some cool looking gear on her head that could be reworked. But in the interest of time, I will not rework it. What we're going to do now is, with my B button pushed, I'll make another layer. I'll call this hair. And what I'm going to do here is small strands of hair that will escape the hat. Like so, maybe, oops, I don't like that one at all. Then come back in here and make some more shapes. And then my brush button really nice and big. Come in through here like this. Making kind of, oops, that's a little bit too thick. Let's bring our brush size down a little bit. And color this side over here. And just for giggles, let's do this. Let's give her some spectacles. And then we can do a very buttoned up neck line right through here. It separates and gives nice texture. Another seam down the arm. Come back into my head area where I hit my eraser tool. Get rid of this area right through here like that. And with my eraser tool still picked, bring it way, way down, go back to my hat, and I can come in here. Maybe it's under hat stuff. Maybe it's under hair. I didn't switch layers. There we go. So now when we zoom back, that little gear there gives a nice read. Again, the other thing that's buggering me up because I'm not drawing everything as we go. I don't remember what line weight variation I did for the templates. And it bothers me really bad that these line weights are all over the place. But again, just kind of showing what gear to do and what you can do and stuff like that. So your homework assignment next week is to pick 2 of the templates and go crazy. It's going to be 1 boy or 1 man and 1 woman. So 1 of each, so a total of 2. Put gear. And remember, guys, you've already drawn, where's it at? Your weapons from the class before. So don't be afraid to use them. Put them in their proper place and stuff like that. Some of you guys got some brilliant, brilliant stuff going on. So anybody want to show anything or have any questions real quick? Anybody?
Looks like Sunny.
Let me see Mr. Sonny's stuff. Nah, I'm talking in a French accent because I'm very crazy.
Hello again.
Hello, she looks cute.
Thanks. I didn't want to put sunglasses because
Yeah, the glasses are a dumb idea. I'm going to admit that. They shouldn't. You know, spectacles, that's another key aspect of steampunk. A lot of guys and gals have spectacles, but when I put them on, I'm like, well, how in the hell is she going to use her big-ass goggles if she has little glasses on? Maybe she has to take them off, but really well done.
thanks.
Are you learning anything out of all this stuff?
Yes, actually I do. So yeah, I'm learning
Good.
some physics of anatomy stuff. Yeah.
She looks really cute. Well done. I like yours better than mine. I'm going to go kill myself now.
No, don't.
No,
Don't do
I'm
it.
teasing. I'm teasing. I will probably go play Dragon Age Origins here in a little bit. That is my plan. Well done. So you know the homework next week. Get it done or kittens will cry. 1 guy, 1 girl from the templates that are up there, and dress them up in your own gear. Make them look crazy wild, make them steampunkish. I mean, you can literally take one of their guys, just as a template, and put funky armor all over the place. Make sure you have lots of gears, lots of tubing. That is steampunk. You ready for that?
I am.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to come to your house, man, with a kitten and 24-pack of beer, and we're going to watch a cat cry, and we'll drink it and draw, okay?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for it.
All right. Give me about 14 hours. I'll be there in a little bit.
It's all right. I'm gonna wait.
All right. Okay, I'm on my way. Mr. Nelson, anybody else have any questions?
Jizba may or may not. The reason I say that is because the message isn't timestamped.
Roger that. I love that little hat you got
just
going
finished
on,
the
Mr.
stuff I
J.
did. Yeah.
I love it.
Which one?
I love them all, man. That muscular guy turned out awesome. But I love that little girl's hat. She's a little geek. I could just see her like she's a sidekick. That is awesome.
Yeah. Yep. I was trying to draw a weird hat instead of the one you were doing, and it kind of worked out.
I like yours better. Again, I'm going to go cry here in a minute. You and Sonny are showing me up. That's all right. It's all right. You know, the big muscle man was based off me because he's bald, huge, and awesome.
Yeah, I drew you with a villain mustache, so it's okay.
My wife will not let me have any mustaches. They look silly on you. What? Then she won't let me shave my beard because then I look like a thumb because I'm bald. So it's a no-win, right?
Yeah, that'd be horrible. Or you could
It
go
would.
like trick-or-treating as Diglett from the
What?
Pokemons. As Diglett from the Pokemon.
I don't know who that is. I really thought you said something else.
Oh, that's horrible.
It is. I'm like, well, I love you too, Mr. J. All right. So, hey, I got your request thing on Skype. I've not responded to it yet because we're in class. But if you got a second after class, I'll give you a call and let's talk about some things.
Sure, no problem.
Roger that. Guys, gals, everybody have a happy, is it Memorial Day or Labor Day? I can't remember.
Labor Day.
Labor Day. It's just, when all you do is sit and draw in front of a computer all day, you lose track of all time. So everybody have a happy, safe Labor Day. And I'm glad everyone who showed up today. I know a lot of people are out of town. So, man, Mr. J, that's some cool looking stuff. I like that.
Why, thank you.
Quite welcome. All right, Mr. Shades Nelson, if nobody else has anything to say, we will take it out.
Alrighty.